Hi, I'm DeDe. For this 30-minute seated session, we'll perform moves which develop strength, stability, endurance, and flexibility through the shoulders and the core. We'll do some work with a small towel, so you have to have one now that you can easily grip. A small towel works best. And we'll do some stretches as well toward the end. Here's what you'll need. Besides this small towel, a sturdy armless chair, some athletic shoes on your feet, some water for hydration, you can put that off to the side. You'll need plenty of space around you to move. And then you'll need to give yourself permission to modify anything that you need to. Take it easy, go slower if you need to. All of that is just fine. So join me down here in a seated position, and we'll take our towel, one hand on your leg, hinge from your hip, and just put it underneath your chair for now. That's a safe way to do it. Bring your feet back in. Bring your legs in line with your hip joints. Your feet are straight. Your feet are in line with one another. And you're sitting up straight and tall. So your torso, your neck, and your head are like a straight column. Now you can hold on to the chair or keep your hands in your lap. Let's bring our arms to our sides, and we'll roll the right shoulder around and the left shoulder around. And left. So we're already engaging our shoulders. You go up, back, and down. The down is really important. Don't forget that part. Now the same thing, but lead with your elbow. So we go up and around, up and around. You should be starting to feel your heart rate coming up just a little bit with some of this arm motion. Now we go slower. It's bigger, so it's up, around, back and down, and the other side. Up, around, back and down. Now you're bending your elbow as much as you need to, or as little as you need to. You're going to go by how it feels. You should feel comfortable if you're keeping your elbow straight. Otherwise, you bend it like this. And if it's still not comfortable, make the motion smaller with your elbow bent. We have two more. Now we take both arms back, palms facing forward. Inhale, exhale. Open up your chest. So keeping our shoulders limber, functional, that's important for our everyday life tasks, like getting in and out of a car, getting in and out of a jacket, pulling your seatbelt across in front of you, reaching for something. Now take your hands on your legs. Inhale, exhale, hinge forward. Keep your back straight. Now we'll slide the right hand forward, go past the knee if you can. And again, left hand. You're still keeping your back straight. Now next time, can we try both hands? You don't have to go very far. And we're maintaining a straight spine. If this feels too fast for you, you can go slower, or you don't have to come all the way up. Let's emphasize the moving down instead. That's when you're exhaling, and then inhale to come up, and Last 2 now. Last 1. Now we sit all the way up. Hold on to the chair, tap your right foot, tap your left foot. Holding on to the chair, that's an option. Hands in your lap is another option. Right foot, left foot. Now let's do quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Two more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Now same thing with the hands. Just tap and tap and tap. And add the toes back in. Same side, same side. So we're going to keep this tempo. We're going to change it a little bit. We'll do quick, quick, and double. So it looks like this. Quick, quick, double. Quick, quick, double. So these tempo changes are a little bit of brain fitness. One, two, 1, 2, double. 1, 2, double. One more. Now tiptoes, we go both heels up and both heels down. Do it again, try to really bend across your toe joints. Are you wearing shoes that are flexible enough to allow that? If you're not, that's okay. You're still warming up your calf muscles and your ankles. Now let's go a little faster, both heels, up, down, up, down. Four more. One more. Now we'll go faster, but we'll alternate right and left. So we go right heel, right heel, and left. Can we add a pumping arm, opposite arm as the knee goes up? Starting to warm up here. Elevating the heart rate a little bit. Now quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Try to pull your elbow way back so we can really get into the shoulder. Now instead of pulling the elbow back, press your arm back. 1, 2, press. 1, 2, press. So we use our arms for balance. If you've ever seen someone trying to catch their balance, if they trip, or maybe they're walking on a balance beam or right between two cars, or they're starting to lose their balance for any reason, they'll bring their arm in the opposite direction of the way they're starting to move. If you're falling this way, you bring your opposite arm out. Your body knows to do that. So the more limber, the more endurance, the more flexible, the more connection we have with our shoulders, the better for balance. All right, now we stop. We resist. Both heels up, Both heels down. Now by pushing down with the hands, we're engaging much more of our core. And that's part of our session today, is more limberness, more muscular endurance, more mobility, more strength in our shoulders and core. So our core plays a huge role in balance because our arms and legs can't move with any sort of precision or speed without the core being engaged and or the core stabilizing. So even though it's indirectly related to balance, our core and our shoulders really play a huge role. Take the arms out. Inhale. Twist, look over your right shoulder. Exhale. And then we switch. Just a reminder, keep your legs still so they don't wobble. Now open your arms wider. Stretch through the front of the shoulder. Contract through the back of the shoulder. Now next time it's a side bend. Open wide, and then one hand on the chair, and switch. Open, over. Let's look in the direction that we're reaching. So that takes a little bit of balance. Open, reach and look. All right, come into the center. We take the right heel forward and back, and the left heel forward and back. Let's bend the elbows. Now quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, and a slow one. Quick, quick, and slow. Now instead of just bending our elbows, let's touch the shoulders and then lift the elbows up. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick, slow. One more. All right, bring your feet in. Step out to about shoulder width. Inhale, hands on your legs. Exhale, forward. Do it again. Now earlier we were reaching past the knee. Remember that? We didn't twist and we didn't round. This time we're going to try to reach down toward the space between the feet with our right hand. And then up, maybe not all the way up, and then your left hand. Try not to twist. It's okay if you can't reach the floor. So this movement comes in handy if you're sitting and you're trying to reach down and grab something. or do something like scratch your ankle, put on your shoe or your sock, pet your pet, grab the ball so you can throw it for your dog. You may feel a stretch in your inner thighs, maybe a little bit of work happening in your back. One more. Now we go inhale and then exhale down and twist. And back up, inhale, exhale down and twist. Now we inhale center, lift your heels, resist, exhale, heel down, twist. Up, heels up, down, twist. One more time, resist. All right, and then relax. Roll your shoulders. Let's bring our feet in. This is where we're going to start. Now we're going to heel toe out, and heel toe in. Ready? Heel, toe, and back in. And then out. And back in. And out. So every time we move the feet, we pick up part of our base of support. That requires some balance. And back in. All right, and then stop. Roll your shoulders. Let's do a little bit of wrist limbering now, side to side pressing. One more. All right, keep your feet about hip joint distance apart. Fold your arms across your chest, relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Now let's lean forward. And then we'll come around to the right, and then we'll lean forward again, come around, and then we'll lean left. Left, forward, around to the right, right, forward, around to the left. So kind of a semicircle now. And we're keeping our feet narrow to challenge our balance a little bit more. However, if you don't feel comfortable, then you can move your feet wider apart. Keep going with your semicircle. Feel your core muscles working. All right, now we come back to center. Let's rest the forearms on the thighs, shoulders away from ears. Keep breathing. Then the hands are on the legs and we come up. Now we separate the feet, and just like we put it under our chair, we're going to now safely pick up the small towel from underneath our chair. Now for any reason you don't want to use a towel, you can just use your arms. You don't have to use the towel. We want to increase our grip strength, and we want to increase the strength of our shoulders and the stability of our core, and this is a good tool for doing that. However, if for any reason, like I said, you don't want to use the towel, you don't have to. You absolutely don't. Now I have my feet wide apart, a little wider than my shoulders. I want you to do that too. Then we inhale, all the way up, and then we exhale and come all the way down. Now, a couple things I'm going to talk about while we do this. You can keep your elbows bent here the whole time. And then the arms come down. And you can keep a tautness in the towel. That's how we're going to increase the muscular endurance of our shoulders, as well as the strength and stability. But if you get really tired, you can let there be some slack in the towel. Up. And down. Remember, bending your elbows, letting there be some slack in the towel. Those are all good options for modifications. Now let's lead with the right arm. And then pull down with the left arm. Try to resist. Now we'll switch. Pull up with your left arm. And then pull down with your right arm. Resist. Right arm goes first. Pull down left arm. And switch. Pull up. Ooh, I can really feel that in my shoulders. How about you? Now let's come back to the relaxed position at the bottom. Roll your shoulders. Now we come up in a circle, starting over to the right, heading over the top, and then finishing over here on the left. And then reverse. And then reverse. Can you keep the towel taut? Try to. Still breathing. Reverse. So whichever arm is leading, you want to feel like you're kind of dragging the other arm along. So now you're dragging with your right arm. And then you're dragging with your right arm again. And then you're dragging with your left arm. And reverse. Can you feel it? Can you feel what's working? Can you feel what's stabilizing? It's your core, all your torso, and then the shoulders are working along with some of the arm muscles. Reverse. And then we'll come back to the center. All right, relax. Go ahead and let go with one hand, circle that hand around, and then we'll do the other. And then we'll grab a hold of it again. This time we keep the feet in a little bit more narrow than they were. Press the towel away from you. You can keep a little bit of bend in your elbows if you need to, and then make sure you're not elevating your shoulders. Now we twist from side to side, stiff arms, across, center, across, center. Try to keep the towel taut. And if you're turning your head along with your torso and your arms, then you're challenging your balance. But if that's too much balance challenge, then don't do it. Just keep your eyes toward me. How are your shoulders? Are you keeping them down? They're not elevated, right? One more each way. And then rest. Walk your feet in, rest the towel, rest your torso, rest your shoulders. All right, and then we're sitting up. Now, holding on to the ends, taut if you can. Let's go wider with our feet once again. Now we're going to do a figure eight that's on its side. So we start on one side and we go around, and then we're on the other side and we go around. Up and around, up and around. Infinity symbol, continuous, just like this motion. Two more. All right, can you keep the towel taut? Now it's slack and it's taut, and it's slack and it's taut. Relax your shoulders. one more. All right, walk your feet in. Rest. Rest your shoulders. Rest your core. Shoulders away from ears, even here. And then hands on your legs, let's come up. Now take your towel like this with your thumb down into your right hand. Take it behind you, let it hang down. It's in the same orientation as your spine. Now you take the back of your left hand, and if you can, you bring it behind your back and you hold the other end of the towel. Now if your towel is really short, it's probably not going to be possible, maybe, for you to grab the other end. So just reach your hand up as high as you can. So behind us right now, we have this palm facing forward and this palm facing backward, holding on to the towel if you're able to. Keep sitting up tall. All right, now we do this. It's in our left hand with the thumb down. Take it around behind. The back of your right hand is against your low back, your hip area. You try to grab the other end of the towel. Did you do okay? So if your elbows are way out like this, try to bring them more vertical if you can. All right, one more time. We have the right thumb down, around behind. Round two, back of the left hand. Now this time we're going to try, if we can, to do a little pull down with the bottom hand and a little pull up with the top hand. Ooh, feel that stretch. Two different stretches in our two different shoulders. All right, and then we'll stop. Left arm on top. Grab on. And here we go. Pull down. Pull up. Make sure you don't have any tension in your neck. One more. All right, and then we release that. Now just let your towel go behind you, so it's on the seat of the chair behind you. And we'll take our hands and hold on to the back of the chair, and we'll scoot forward, scoot your feet forward too. Slide your hands up the back of the chair as far as you can, and then lean into the chest stretch. Oh, that feels so nice. You may have gotten an accumulation of tension in your shoulders and your upper back and your core. We wanted that because that's one of the ways that we create some muscular endurance, but now we need to let it go if we can. All right, and then while we're here, sit all the way up, straighten one leg, lean forward over your straight leg. Keep a little bend in your knee, or a lot of bend in your knee if that enables you to come forward with a straighter back. You'll still feel it in your hamstrings, your calves. Now let's come up and we'll switch. And then we'll come up. And we'll bend our knees and scoot back a little bit. Let's cross ankle over ankle or ankle over knee. Try to get your folded leg parallel to the floor if you can, if you're in this position. And then once again, lean forward with your torso. So no matter which of those two options you chose, let's sit up and do a twist in this direction now. So sitting up tall, looking over our left shoulder. Even if your ankle is over your ankle, it still works. And then come back to center. Now we switch. Here or here. Ooh, big hip stretch. Feels good. I hope you enjoy it too. And then sit up, and we'll twist this way this time. Over the right shoulder. turn back around to face forward. So how did you feel with that? Did you feel your shoulders working? Did you feel your core working? I hope you did. As always, thanks for joining me this time, and until next time, be well.